Hey, my name's Anthony, and let's briefly analyse Gummo, because as far as I'm aware, there isn't really a proper analysis of the film on YouTube.
A lot of people's fathers died and were killed by the Great Tornado.
Mumble, mumbly mumble, artsy mumble.
Yeah, anyway, my first viewing of Gummo was approximately 5 months ago. The trailer itself gave me a hint of disturbing cinema mixed with art house, mixed with profound meaning. But for the most part it just seemed kinda creepy, and I was intrigued to say the least. You know, I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, which is why I watched the film on the same day. And on the same day I also decided to write a review for it. As you can tell, I favored the exploration of outcasts for the most part, and I was genuinely swept by the film's strangely enticing style. But, you know, let's actually try and analyse Gummo. And yes, this video will contain some spoilers, so I suggest you experience the film first and then come back to this video if you want some insight on stuff. So yeah, written and directed by the rebellious Harmony Korine, who's also known for films such as Spring Breakers, Mr. Lonely, and Trash Humpers. Yep, that exists, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Anyway, Korine essentially got into the industry by writing the controversial film titled Kids for Larry Clark, and there's definitely links between the two films in terms of their realistic feel, as well as, of course, the boldness in terms of what's shown on screen. However, unlike the narrative of Kids, Korine decided to go of an unconventional route for Gummo. As you've probably heard, there is basically no plot, and the best way to put it is to say that the film is a showcase of characters. And by that I don't mean a character study. It focuses more on character interaction and essentially just a bunch of individuals attempting to fulfill their nihilistic lives. Yeah, the plot synopsis on IMDb sums it up pretty well. Another fairly noticeable trait is the use of documentary conventions in certain parts. It's quite incoherent, and could be argued that it resulted due to lazy acting or directing, but it caught my attention and it didn't necessarily distract from the stories being told. So, in a strange way, it works. And the segments in which it works best are the character introductions. The only downside is that you won't see most of these characters again. But they're fun while they last, and the aspect of exploring outcasts makes it all the more interesting. So, what else does the film explore? Poverty. A lot of scenes just straight up showcase poverty, which emphasizes on the nihilistic nature of these people. One scene in particular had me glued to the screen. It features what I guess you could refer to as the main character, Solomon, lifting kitchen utensils as weights, with his mother providing a random and somewhat shocking piece of dialogue.
Will you smile? Come on, I want to smile. Tuck in that tummy. One smile. Come on, I'm gonna tickle you till you smile. Flatten that tummy. Hold your shoulders in. You miss your dad? I do. Come on, hold that tummy in. Come on, can you smile for me, please? Okay, you son of a bitch. If you don't smile, I'm gonna kill you. Okay? I've killed before and I will kill again. I will pick up your brains all over the floor. You came out of my womb and I'll stick you right back in my womb. If you don't smile, I'm going to kill you.
I think the context she provides makes more sense of this scenario. The death of Solomon's father basically made the mother mentally snap. She still attempts to take care of Solomon, I guess? Nonetheless, the focus leans towards remembering the old times, which just signifies the loss of hope within these people. Another pretty jarring element in the film was the Satanic Symbolism along with the continuous killing of cats, which, funnily enough, is one of the reasons why the critics disliked this film so much. As well as most of the general public, I'm assuming? Which doesn't make much sense considering the fact no animals were harmed during the filming. Anyway, apart from the obvious claim of there is nothing better to do, it appears that these killings reflect art in some strange way. My theory is that these kids just take a particular interest in cats, often using them as literal replacements for art tools, and attempting to portray their desensitized states of mind. Maybe I'm reading into this too far. Either way, seeing some teenagers playing with dead cats comes across as pretty disturbing to say the least. On a more lighthearted note, the film predominantly focuses on the actual characters and what they get up to. The documentary-like sequences provide more than just simple provocation. Korine's unusual type of exposition actually works, and aims for more than just to exploit people, as certain critics have claimed, which I think is pretty ridiculous. Now, this may sound a little far-fetched, but I believe some of these individuals were captured for sentimental reasons. Most of the people aren't even actors, and one of the actors actually died on the 5th of February in 2015. So yeah, 13 days before I watched and reviewed the movie. It's quite sad, and I'm actually glad he was captured on film so that his close ones can remember him. Anyway, apart from the blend of unusual conventions along with controversial themes, Harmony Korine's Gummo serves as an interesting addition to art house. I actually really liked Spring Breakers, so much so in fact that I even bought the Blu-ray. But yeah, I hope this video gave some of you a little bit of insight. If not, leave your theories in the comment section. I like to connect with viewers, so I'm looking forward to reading your comments, if I receive any. So yeah, thank you for watching.